Since the dawn of time, man has attempted to harness the elements such as fire. And every good fire requires fuel. In today's video, we'll learn how to cut firewood like a man. Select your cutting tool. Some people prefer the old-fashioned way, but I prefer efficiency, so I go with the chainsaw. If you are unfamiliar with operating a chainsaw, you should first consult the safety manual that came with the saw. Identify your tree. Finding the right tree can be tricky. If it's too big, then it could be unnecessarily risky to take down. Too small, and your family could go cold in the wintertime. Look for a tree that's already dead. That way your wood will be drier and easier to light. Plus, it's also better for the environment. Felling the tree. Determine the direction you want the tree to fall. Make sure there are no people or animals within the safety radius of the felling zone. Before you start cutting, there's a couple of more items you will need in the field. You need a stout pair of leather gloves. You also need safety goggles. You don't want to be the guy who has a story about how he lost his eye cutting firewood. Next, choose a safe place to stand. Ideally, this would be out of the way of the falling tree. Cutting the notch. Always make the bottom of the two cuts first. This will minimize unnecessary weight on your saw and help to prevent a stall. Make the second cut at a 60-degree angle. This will create the wedge that will cause the tree to fall in the direction you want it to. On the opposite side of the trunk, saw a third felling cut to bring it down. Once it's safely on the ground, you can begin to break it down into more manageable pieces. I've found that about 16 inches is the ideal length that fits comfortably in my fireplace. And that, my friend, is how you cut firewood like a man, or a woman for that matter. Tune in next week for our Halloween video, where we'll show you how to carve a jack-o'-lantern with a chainsaw.